All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? So today I'm going to be building the Jesta cannon, which is originally the what is it? The Jigen, and then the Jigen gets upgraded to the Jesta, and then the cannon is one of many other variants of that. So it's sort of like the Jigen is like the new grunt of like the 90s and I think maybe even the hundreds area Universal Century, replacing the GMs and like the Hyzaks and whatever else they had going on at the time, and then sort of upgrading into a Spec Ops unit, which we have some parts of, and if you're interested, you should look up the box art for it. It kind of looks like a Spec Ops unit with like a suppressed laser or maybe conventional beam weapon, conventional beam weapon, or conventional munitions. I don't know why I got those two mixed up in my head. But yeah, it definitely has what looks like a suppressor on it, and we do have a version of that gun. I bring up the Jigen and the Jesta OG because I think we have parts here from both, technically, since it is like a repackaging, remod of the original, the upgraded, and then this variant. So I'm not quite sure how to go through all those parts, if we do have enough for any of that or anything. I'm not going to do any other customizations or anything with this, because it very much is cool just as it is. You can see from the front profiling here and everything. Very, very cool. That's better over here, I guess. Yeah, it's very cool with the cannon. I'm sure you could buy two if you wanted, like double machine gun or double cannon, although you kind of wouldn't be having a cannon if it's not a, without the cannon, it's not just a cannon. It's not just a cannon, it's something else too. Extra stuff here. So yeah, there's a tons of leftovers here. This is of course the polycap runner. We'll be breaking it as we go along. I think these are, I might not have used these. I don't think these are actually leftover. They might be. I can't remember because I did a bunch of kits in one row. This is the original skirting armor, original shoulder padding, original grenade rack. You have the option of using two grenade racks or a single grenade rack and a beam emitter holder if you want. It looks like something that just popped off. I did have a piece break on me during this from the backpack. I think that's probably what this is. Some hands, a bunch of loose garbage here. Let me get out those pliers. That's great. They're not here. Okay, I don't need them later. Your beam for your beam. Saber, that is a SB6. Pretty standard for UC high grades. All these hands, we'll just keep them over here. I got this stand. I finally got around to building these stands. I just had lying around. So we're going to do that until we get to the head part. Because I like to do the legs first. And go for the neck area, not the ball. That's silly. So yeah. I mentioned in the last video how I think there's a lot of steps per page here. Feels like a unusual amount of steps per page. So hopefully this doesn't take, it's not going to take as long as a master grade, but I think in terms of high grades, this might take the longest out of what we've done so far, just looking at the pages. It probably won't, but I just want to inform you guys on stuff like that. It's interesting. This is rather finicky today. I have done this before with a different head, and I'm having trouble with this one. Come on, you yeet. Okay, we'll just do it this way then. This is cool. For anybody who's interested and doesn't know, this is what is it called? Action Base number 6, the newest one. It is, I would say I would only rate it for like small high grades. Like, I think this would probably be its absolute limit. I wouldn't put like a real grade strike freedom on this. I think it's too heavy of a kit in the back for that. Luckily for me, I got my pre-labeled bags. We got the top here. We got what looks like the center piece. Yep, this is the bottom. I only need to label one because it's obvious what the rest of it would be. And that's the backpack piece I mentioned before that I broke. Got our polycaps. Alright, so it may be just a cannon, but it is just a cannon, so it's a cool design. I should mention this also has, what is it called? It's a premium Bandai clear color version and a master grade version of this, which I think the master grade is also P Bandai. I don't recall. I think because they also have a clear version too. So it's a very cool kit, you know. It's also the image I have on the side is the red label, but this is a blue label, so popular enough that it has been reprinted within the last few years since its release, and easy enough to get a hold of that I have one here for you guys today. So I always find it a little bit annoying when like the legs start right after the arms in the manual. So we're on the one page for now. Hopefully that is every single thing with very little cleanup. Alright, bottom of the feet. It's not actually the first step, but it can be where we start off. Where do I have those? Oh, they're there. I can see them. I just like using them to sort around. I don't need them. I just like having them. Emotional support tools. There's a top toe covering. This thing's got big, wide feet. I have, of course, semi-pre-assembled some things here. There's a thruster in this. Nothing too much. You don't want to do like all the work off stream or half the work off stream, you know. That's a covering. Got more, what do you call it? More leg than toe pieces here. I already split the skirt. I'm having problems now with like the way I used to split the skirt is actually starting to break stuff now, so I gotta pre-cut the skirts now. Or at least I should be cutting them during stream. But yeah, just in case y'all were still using that cheeky method of mine, where you like manually break it, it's not good. Not good anymore. I'm definitely not doing that anymore. Well, I don't really know what I'm looking for either, so of course I can't find anything. That's going to be upper. That's of course going to be near the end, because that's going to be the skirts. That probably goes over, whatchamacallit, the waist piece here. I just throw this all over the side. I think that's going to be on top of the toe. Yep, that's probably going to be the top of the toe. Another skirt. Another skirt. Stuff on the side of the legs. This is a grenade rack. The grenade rack's pretty cool. Look, it's very simple. But I love that the Jigen and the Jestas have actual grenade racks. And like they actually throw the grenades in space. Throwing a grenade in space, that doesn't sound smart. Or having a grenade rack on your side, not very smart either. Okay, this is mostly what we need. So it probably just looks different to me, IRL. And we need polycap 3, so let's get those 3s out there. PC3. 1, 2. 1, 2. We only have 2 3s, so that's good. That's going to be going in this way. Oh, side to side. Okay. I would have thought flat. Might as well use these since they're here. It's always easier to line it up upside down, which I find annoying, because that would be the wrong way. And you gotta twist it. This bottom, or is it rounder? This one. Okay. Well, let's get that covering here. So this wants to go in. No, this is the back piece. It looks about right. This seam? No, it's not it actually. There's a bigger one. This one. Let's see the second one. Where is it? Should be here somewhere. So this goes in like that. And it just rests on top of this. And then for the bottom, it's this one. Oh no. This one. Should be center. Okay, this goes onto this. Got some long feet. Wow. Almost looks like a sled feet. And then that other one I had earlier goes in the back. Does that go in before putting together? No, after putting it together. Okay. So it's gonna help hold everything in place. So this goes here. There's a hole. Oh, that's backwards. Whoa. There's a hole here and a hole in the front. That fits pretty seamlessly. Already looking really good at the feet, at least. That looks like I left a nub mark there, but it's manageable. Just ignore it, you know. It's not a huge nub. And it's very hidden back there. Oh, almost forgot the poly cap. Yeah, this is cool. The Jesta was one of, what was it? My favorite. It's still one of my favorite grunt suits. Not very high on my list anymore after, recent releases of new kits and stuff. I still need to finish watching Witch from Mercury. I stopped right before starting the second season because of how the first season ends. I'm like, I don't want to go through like multiple episodes of dealing with Thing and Thing's relationship after that, the events of the tomato incident, if you know what I mean. After the end of season 1, squash tomato is it's a tough mood to get over. I don't imagine they do it all in one episode, but apparently the series is over now. They only did 2 seasons, although I think they announced a 3rd book or a 2nd book, so I imagine we'll still be getting more cool designs from the Witch from Mercury universe, which they've already shown tons of, as well as the announcement. Well, I haven't seen the announcement. I just saw it on like a YouTube comment and I looked it up. The announcement of the new Demi Garrison, which that's a design. There's still plenty of kits I actually haven't seen, designs I haven't seen because I haven't watched the show. I saw the previews. How did this get under here? Oh, it's just a piece of garbage, huh? So that's good. Where did that little piece go? Because I never did see the second one. Big old little pieces. The back of my foot. Seems to not be here. Oh, there it is. It's always funny when the big pieces are the hardest ones to find. The bigger they are, the harder they are to find. That's still in frame, right? That's not in frame. I put it here. Just zoom out more. Zoom out more. Nope, still not in frame. That's fine. I'm sure you can see enough. It should be more of like a down view or something. I don't know if I can zoom out from here. I don't think I have it on zoom out all the way. That's fine. Struggle with the camera all you like. Uh-oh. Stepping on the cables. That hasn't affected the stream in any way that I'm aware of. Birder. Okay. I have this and this semi pre-assembled. I'm still going to use a part separator, though I probably don't need it. Just because I don't want things to break. PC7. I figured this is smarter than just having like the piece over here, piece over there. Just have them semi-sandwiched and then pull them apart. That's going to be one of the new methods moving forward with everything relatable. So this wants to be clipped in the middle. I guess this is going to be the thigh. So that's the wrong direction. Same with you. Oh, looks like I got pushed together a bit too much. It's probably the first one I did. Okay, those two are done and simple. Then we have, what do we need? 10, 2 10s. Should have tons of PC10, like normal. These are usually PC8, so it's a slightly different polycap, I guess. Polycap runner. I only need, what, the one? Okay. Where is that piece? Come to think of it. Looks like this and the second one. There it is. And that just goes at the bottom in the middle. I don't think it's this page. Well, I mean, like, I think just in general, there's more steps per thing. Well, it's been a while since we've done, I think, a generic high grade, like a grunt high grade. No. There are definitely a lot of steps. I think it goes up to 50 steps or almost 50 steps. Not fitting in quite as good as the other one. I'm gonna have to do like the hover hold. Oh, that didn't go in properly. I'm not used to that. I need to push it. Looks like it's smushed a little too. That might have some problems with that later. Oh my gosh. It's just crushed that polycap, damn. It's not gonna be good. Okay, that, now you can see that. Smushed little polycap. Okay, I think we salvaged it, but that might have a looser fit on that side than we would like. So here's what's assembled along with these feet. Incredible feet. That's been done. Let's get these, so we're gonna armor that up, huh? That makes sense, because we have these 2 plugs here. So that goes in this way. Oh, hold on. I got my left side, right side BS going on here, don't I? Oh no, it seems generic, both sides. Well, that fit in fine, so. Before I forget, get that PC11. So this is similar to what we used on the high-grade Spiro. So that's nice. I wonder if that means these were built around the same time in the factory. That goes into the back one. I guess, does it just plug in, or does this go sideways? That's interesting placement for it here. This is a hard one to get because I'm not even sure what it actually wants. Just like hovering here. No, that lines up once you have it all the way in. Seems like there's something that catches it and holds it in place. Okay. Then there's the other one, which is somewhere in here on this planet. I'm sure it is. I don't see it. That reminds me, because I'm looking right at it. But like, yeah, the Jesta is not the Jesta, the Jigen. It's a really good grunt design, but I just don't like the shield. I prefer the shield on the Jestas a lot more. So what it has on its shield is just like, what do you call it? I know there's other mobile suits in the UC era that have this same gimmick, but it's got like a weaponized shield. So the shield shoots missiles out of it, but it's got like missile ports on both sides for the Jigen, whereas the Jesta has like 2 ports on one side, and then it hides the shield on like its backpack to the side, kind of like a shoulder brace. Like it visually just looks like a shoulder brace. I prefer that design, especially if like even if you were gonna actually use the shield, like it would make sense to shoot all your missiles like bang bang instead of bang and then bang, because like it's prone to miss the target that's like right in front of you. Here we're gonna point your shield and shoot, you know. So it would make more sense if all the ports are on the top side, which they are for this one, but not the Jigen, which is the original base. Oh, there it is. Wow, so good at stalling. It's like, wow, transition. The 11. I'm glad I haven't lost these polycaps. I was like, every time you find it, it's like, oh my god, I forgot how small this thing was. What am I, crazy? But yeah, it's a good thing we usually have extra polycaps. I mean, you know me, I've amassed tons of polycaps on the runners still. It's like half runners. It was really weird when we did the Magnamon build a while back. I forget if it was the last. Was it the last one? The last one we did, yeah. And like there were no X's for the polycap runner, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, we get to use the whole thing. And then I'm finished, and it's like, oh yeah, we used like half. There's half left over. Sad. I don't know why it wasn't X'd off in the manual like you normally do. And then PC1. that's usually where this gets used, so nice to see. That's going to go. I'm surprised we didn't do this before we finished with the toes, but I get it. Unless this goes somewhere else. Oh yeah, it's gonna go. Yeah, no, it goes about where you think it would. Oh, that's the wrong piece. Very similar looking. I'm not sure what this one's for. Actually, you know what? I just pulled it off and I'm like, you know what? This is probably gonna go where the next one goes, but I already pulled it off, so whatever. I'm sure they probably both use PC1 and go inside the foot here. Let's see. Yep. In fact, that was the step right next to it. I didn't even notice. So let's get the other two. And let's look for where is the body of this leg. Where is the body of the leg? Okay, it has to be sandwiched together. Don't see it. A10. Is it like this? Probably so it goes in front. Helps. That's probably gonna seal everything together. So this goes into the side. I know that for a fact. We're not left with much else. That's strange. What if seemingly so many pieces are in the wrong bag? This is probably a result of me having the bags put up together parallel when I was pre-assembling. Yeah, and labeling after the fact. I think I might have swapped the bags, actually. Swapped the parts between the bags and left some stuff in there. I don't know. It's not the huge big of a deal. Except it is for me. So this needs to go, see this? Have this facing this way. This should go with the top part. Oh, wrong piece. Do you want to have the smooth head? No, the bridged head. Facing outward like that. Okay. You think it would be the other way around. But okay. There's the bridged head, and then the smooth part here. The insert should also be facing this way. So it takes up the majority of this space. And points forward. Okay. Oh, and this kind of locks in perfectly too. Flat like that. But it's probably supposed to be like this. But actually goes all the way down there. And this has a good rotation. Nothing else goes in there, right? Just double check. Yep, 2-step. And then we're putting on this, or one of these. Probably not this exact one. And this goes in the front. Two pieces here. Those come in later. This goes in the back. Okay. I know I thought it was the side. I've been proven wrong. Look at those thick legs. Actually, come to think of it, because I don't know the whole design, this probably has chunkier legs than the standard Jesta, and of course the Jigen. Have to keep mentioning them in the same breath. That's that. So this is going to remain like that for a while, or for a little bit more. Let's get those pieces back in there. Nope. I almost forgot what I said. Again, I have to keep reminding myself when you use the part separator, you just shove it in. Don't wiggle it around. Because you can actually damage pieces that way, depending on how tight the connection is when you wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So bridge head. that's not the bridged head. This is the bridged head. That's backwards though. So yeah. Yeah. Just make sure. Yep. Get the flat. And this. I thought yeah, I did. Well, very smooth build so far. It's upside down. It's not. That's weird. What is that? Okay. What are you? That's just symbol. That's weird. Okay. It's like an alternate piece, I guess, from the original. I guess I cut these both out by accident. So this is probably the original leg piece with no holes in it, because this one has extra armored pieces on it. That's cool. Yeah. How am I going to get this out? It seems very tight. Well, I know here and here are points where it connects. So, also the seam here. Be careful where you hold it. I just move this out of the way. That's a nice nice movement. Okay. Cool. So this is extra. Do you want to turn your Jesta cannon into not just a cannon, but a Jesta? Silly. I know this goes on here now, so I'm just gonna do that. I'll go this way probably. I think it could go both ways. But this being the left leg and the right leg, there's a slight into this direction. I'm guessing this one goes here. This one. Because of the way the armor curves in there. But this will probably go on that leg. I'm not too sure. Put everything together. That's crazy. I already did that. That's cool. These almost go together flush. Be kind of nice if they did. I already put that piece into there. It's asking us for the grenade rack leg. So that, I can remember this piece here. Already put the grenades in. Have, what is this? More garbage. And that's for the shoulders. I forgot, oh yeah. I forgot the cannon version has the double grenade rack. I can't, I keep headcanoning that these shoot out like missiles. I'm sure I must have seen it somewhere, or must have been some kind of error or something. But yeah, it does seem kind of weird to have all these grenades, but they're hand grenades. But I don't have any evidence to the contrary. So, you do what it is. And it ain't what it ain't. So, probably not on this leg, right? This leg. It needs to face forward. So, it's not going to face forward if it goes on the other leg, so That's this leg. I already have that piece in there. Oh no, it's upside down. Yeah, that would be upside down. Okay, looks like the rider. And then, where's the swing? Here? And holding everything in place is one of these. But I'm not sure if it's angled a certain way, or it's only one of these. Okay, does this open now? It does. Cool. Grenade rack access. It's actually, good to say, very easy separated. Perhaps too easy. Oh, now it's off. So how do we do that? Oh, okay, that's just the standard trick of the eye, so kind of just, what do you call it? Sticks in like a lever or a crowbar. I'm sure there's a proper word for that, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it is the wrong way. Fits in fine though. What about the leg? I'm confused. No, it is the right way. Okay. But this... Yeah, it's all fine. When did that pop out? Or not get out, put in? I don't remember doing that. Upside down. This looks like it's gonna have good, what do you call it? Body tilt. Which I guess kind of has to, since it's a big chunky boy. Don't expect him to be moving side to side across the battlefield, but looking up and down so he has a good angle on you, that seems about right. What the heck? Okay, I just don't remember that piece that I was looking at before. It looked like it would have blocked it, but nope. And then, where's that little sealing piece? Here we go. The leg, the leg. It took about 30 minutes to do that. Not sure if that's good or bad. Seems about right for me though. I mean, I like the old angle a little bit better. Nobody here to tell me what to do. Let's see, how bad was it before? I feel like I'm seeing more on this angle. I don't know why that is. You know what? I should have just done this like a while ago. Realized that it's just standing too tall. It's just tall. I wonder how I should measure how high up that goes. That feels like about master grade height at full length. There you go. playing with this more than the kit. It is a fun to move action base. It's weird because it doesn't feel as sturdy as it is. I don't know. Probably because it's clear color. Like I don't think they make a non-clear color version of this stand other than like the Witch from Mercury ones that have the cool photos at the bottom, which I wish I bought a couple of, but I only wish. I don't really have any strong regret about that. It would be nice to have for the one or two kits that that they would go with that I did get, that I'm just sitting on and will be for a while. Though it is something cool to look forward to. Building the whatchamacallit. Huh. Now I think about it, it's kind of weird they didn't come up. I don't know if they came up with a name for the Witch from Mercury line things, because they use the C-clip from the 30-minute missions kits, but it's not like, say, the fine build system of Gundam Age where they gave it its own specific name for using different polycaps and different attachment methods. It's kind of weird they didn't do that, now that I think about it, or realize I'm unaware of it. I think this was a sticker, yeah, gold stickers. Still probably one of the funnest sticker to apply for the Federation symbol. The rest of my polycap ones, yep. That's weird that they do this. It's like one, but then it's two, but then there's a third one here. It should have just been three, because you kind of won't notice these two are connected. It's a very strange design for the manual or image. Hold this on a second. PC1. Right, 1, 2. 1, 2. Where's my third PC? Oh, there's more PC1s on this side. I didn't notice. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have one. Ah. I don't usually see PC1 in the skirts, now that I think about it. I usually do like PC6. Let me get those tweezers. This one's a little difficult. I could use a toothpick too, but I have my tweezers. There you go. And then a PC2. So this goes on top to seal those in place. Let me see, 1, 2, line that up. Good, everything's sealed in place. And then PC2 for the waist joint. It's backwards, but whatever. And then B22. Got the front skirts, back skirts, oh, front skirts, okay. And then this gray piece here is separate. There it is. This and this are separate pieces. They look pretty nice. I want to color that in so it looks a little bit like a worn thruster or whatever it is. Put those two in separate as they are. I like to keep a little bit of nub left so they're not like super loose feeling on their own. So they kind of grind against each other a little bit. That's why I like to leave a little bit of nub connection left between the two skirting armor pieces. That's good. I think it holds the position a lot better too. Because I know I was watching, a video on the Shenlong, not a video, just a review. They don't, I feel like there should be like an entire aftermarket on the after reviews for model kits, because they talk about it a lot, because I know they have more experience and more kits, and a lot of theirs are older than mine in terms of when they made them. But they talk about like people do talk about like ERS, early real grade syndrome, and like just over time like joints get weaker and stuff. I was using actually personally I I was messing around with my Liger Zero kit the other day, the custom one I made, and I noticed some of its joints have gotten a lot looser already, which is normal. And of course there are methods for thickening up the joints and stuff, but you know, just don't really talk about it all that much. So yeah, it is natural that they loosen up over time, or they loosen up from overuse, because again, these are model kits, they're not model toys. If you want something to play with, you can get a Ver-Anime kit for, I think on average a Ver-Anime kit is like at $10, and you get effect parts and stuff to kind of, you know, get over that extra cost. But you know, if you want to build it yourself and be proud of what you made, and then be able to pose it and like paint it and stuff and swap out parts more easily than with the action figure kits, you know, you go with high grade, or any model kit grade for that matter. It's just more cool and more self-respectable as an adult. You know, you don't want to have all these quote-unquote toys littering up your space. And not to mention, it's like fun to build kits, free time, and you know, practice your skills, develop skills. Alright, that is the entire waist unit. Let's get those legs in there. Probably should have done that before putting on the skirts. Ooh, very good. Kind of want to test that movement. Ooh, that's a tall boy. That's taller than most of my high grades. Well, that's what you get for late UC era kits. So I might as well do a little spiel on that. Actually, I don't think I really talked too much about this one. I'm sure I brought it up once or twice, because I always like to bring up the F91 Gundam, and I have the master grade of that. But I'm okay with that because it's a smaller kit from a era in the timeline, canonically, where they were able to micronize a lot of the technology and make kits smaller instead of going bigger and bigger and bigger. But with this being not late, but a mid or a 90s era UC kit, 0090, these guys got really, really tall before they suddenly got really, really small. Just like if you look at cell phone technology, things got really, really big, and now I have a cell phone that folds. You know? Make it really, really big, and then make the big stuff smaller. So Gundam follows that line of stuff too. So this is going to be like probably up to the waist, or probably up to the shoulder of a couple high grades I already own. So yeah, that's just how the UC era technology is. They got really, really big before. Oh yeah, and I meant to mention the real world reason for why they got smaller though is because they wanted to save costs on plastic. Because of course if they're smaller and lower, and they're 1/100 scale, 1/44 scale, just make them smaller. And we can save more money per kit and still charge the same amount. And then that led to further innovation of how much can they cram in a smaller design, even in a master grade, and so on and so forth. Technology innovates in exciting ways. Yeah. But I love the F90s and the, I guess you would call them, well no, not 100 era, because we still have the, what's it called? I know it's the Penelope and the, it's not the name, it's like a Roman numeral name. Is it the D? Anyway, those Hathaway Flash Gundams are like super chunky. I think they're probably going to be the chunkiest ones we get before we hit that 0021, or not 0021, was it 00? Because there's the Gundam F90. I'm sure there were units before the F90, like the, is it the heavy gun? I'm getting confused with Gundam Wing and Gundam F91 era stuff. Anyways, they get smaller at some point in the 100 era UCs. Like mid to late 100 era UC, they get small. You get your Crossbones and your F90s and your Victories and your Victory 2s. There's that piece. There's this piece. And I guess I need to take this guy off the stand. You say he real. But I don't understand. It's a joke. And I can just do that later. I see a very nice headpiece design. You know, it's usually not until you finish something that you kind of wish you did it on stream for some of these build pieces. But it's, you know, at the end of the day, it is just a head, but it's just slightly less generic, the way all these pieces clip onto the side. It's a good head sculpt. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. This way, upside down here. And there's a separate piece that goes in the chest. That comes later. Plug that in. There's a nub mark here. I think it's well hidden enough and it's gonna restrict movement, so that's cool, I guess. We'll keep it for now. And PC4s for the arms, standard. Yeah, what's it called? The guns. The James guns, the heavy guns, and like the javelin gun or whatever it's called. Those are Victory Gundams. Grunt mobile suits, which I think they might be my second favorite design now. Second favorite grunt suits. They were my favorite for a while, and then Witch for Mercury happened, and I'm like, oh yeah, those are cool. Although technically, I don't think the I might as well just come out and say it at this point. The gun vulva, I don't think it technically does count as a grunt suit because it is a remote controlled, kind of like the G-bits from Gundam X. It's about to finish that really soon. Probably should. There we go. I never did use that sticker, did I? No, I did. So this little brown piece here is a sticker. I'd probably just like paint it some other thing. There are some custom stuff you could do with it. I just don't really have the, what do you call it? Don't really have any need to do any customs for this right now. I still need to finish the other ones because I haven't even started them. Okay, now those nub marks are in the way. So let's get to denubbing that. We could pull out the nippers or the fancy nippers, but this will probably do just as well. It's only for this top piece here I really need it. And luckily enough, the part we're putting on is going to cover that up, so it doesn't need to look super nice. Okay, fitting a lot better. I guess this is going to hang off of this. It's got to be one of the thickest looking chests we've done. And then it tells you how to build the face. And I guess it doesn't say it, but put everything together. Oop, and the backpack, which I had some problems with. I think, I don't know if you can see it. That might be the next backpack, not this generic backpack. Backpack 1. That's a pretty cool pack. Okay, we're missing... I already got the thrusters in there. I didn't even completely skipped over that in my mind. Where is the ceiling? This, okay. So I had a piece over here break off. So that probably goes here and covers that. I can probably just push it back on and then try and fix it. Yeah. Or just have it be battle damaged. That's always an option. I didn't break it, it's battle damaged. Okay. We'll put you over here. Almost full height. Okay. Get those 13s. And then, I can't see here, we got this. Where's the second one? There it is. fell into its shoulder. Am I getting the right piece? I'm just pulling stuff off without looking. What is wrong with me? That's for the arms, yeah. So I need 13. 2 13s. Usually you don't want to see even 1 13. Ooh. I don't think I've handled this joint before. This polycap before. PC 13, huh? No, I'm sure I have. It's just like a bigger PC 8. Interesting. I'm sure I've dealt with this one before. Pretty sure these go over now. Nope. So what are you saying? You want me to fit into the gap up here? So like this? To flip it. Do. So is that the top hole or the bottom hole? Hold on. If I follow the arrow straight, it says top hole. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's really tight. I don't think this is even supposed to move. Let's try and line that up a bit properly. Okay. That's it? That's it. Okay. And then everything else is just so it fits tight and doesn't really move all that much. Cool. Oh, hold on. I did miss a PC1. Where is that supposed to go? Right underneath it. That's a bit awkward. I would probably put the PC1 in first, actually. Let's see here. There you go. And then there's a sticker that goes in there. It looks kind of fine without the sticker. It's just going to be a gray anyways, so I don't need to see that. Just remembered I could do this. Boopity boop. Boobity boop. Boobity 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 boop. All that's been done already. And now we have this arm here. So I already have that part in there. No, I do not, actually. So get those PC15s, which is, I think normally comes to like an 11. Oh, yeah. That like lug nut shaped polycap. Alright, I have these already put together. Just quickly break that up. Ooh, nice. Very nice. What about that one? Good. This one's not as tight. Make this the right arm. It can be the left arm. There's that PC5 I almost ripped off earlier. Oh, interesting. So this gets locked into place. Okay. Despite it looking free, it's actually going to be locked in here. I don't usually see that. Okay. I almost forgot. Oh, cool. A double connection. Yeah, it's interesting. So it's like that. And it's constantly in a bend. It's interesting. Oh, okay. That's the bottom of the hand. That upside down, technically. So yeah, that's good. So this is going to be pointing straight forward at you. And then with a slight bend going upward too. So I can do this. You can see that. And it's probably up better here. So you can do this with this hand setup or this. I guess that's like shooting over cover position. Then the same to you. This is the sturdier one, right? Yep. That's going to be my right arm. Just because it's sturdier. Is that the same for this? I didn't do it the same way, did I? Oh, there's an arm difference. I completely forgot. I think that does mean it'll be the right arm then. Just what's has the beam in it. Okay. Put the ammo pack on. I might have to change these. That's not this piece. It's this piece. Got your backup ammo. I suppose that's ammo, yeah. Forgot to do that. Assuming that's not this piece. This one's too big. Oh, when did I miss that? I did, yeah. Or did I? Yeah, I missed that. I thought it was the same piece twice. Oh, gotta do this. Then I can do this. That doesn't look right either. There you go. This doesn't have, I just realized, doesn't have the standard backpack adapter. Instead it just has these. That's a shame. No. So we did the arms, right? Now there's just this little bracer here, which I believe is for the shooting arm. Oh no, it's for the side arm. So, yeah, I don't know if I really want to separate them again now. Just thinking. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I don't want to swap the arms just because the joint is in there. Because the heavier arm would be good to like defend with and whatnot. It basically is kind of like a shield arm. Which is cool, but also kind of a shame. Because you're just, what is it? 30 years off? Or 20 years away? It's 0093 and then 00... Not 00123. It would have been maybe 00120. So, you're just 30 years. Or not 30, you're 40 years. Oh well. You're just a few decades away. You're just a decade shy of having beam shield emitter technology. Poor Jesta. He's just a little guy. Oh. Let me see here. Is there a way I can just actually make this tighter? Oh, polycap came out. Was there no polycap to begin with? That's weird. No way there wasn't one to begin with. It's probably just in this other hand. Yep, there it is. Polycap got stuck. In the other arm. This is the skinny arm. Where is the tight one? Is this the tight one? Juan. These two look the same now. Now it's confusing. I think it's this one. Let's see. No, it would be this one. Okay, so these two are separate, whichever one is which. This one. Okay, and now I forgot which one was this. I think it was this one. Let's do this. It feels really tight. It's not as tight as I remember, so it's probably not the right one. Let's do it again. Hold on. I think they're about the same tightness now. Doesn't really matter at this point, because I think now they got tighter, so they're about the same now anyways. And now I'm just guessing this goes in like that. Yep, just a symbol sandwich. Yeah, that's cool. Like a big old tombstone. I skipped another step, I think. Oh no, it's here. So this and this. I literally just saw it and I can't find it again. There it is. So this wasn't supposed to be on yet, but that's fine. There is a feed here. It's hard to tell which is on the right way, which is on the wrong way. It's not like a left or right thing. Just want to cover that nub. Okay. And then this one wants to go clipping this one. Okay. Good. It's a bit looser, but that's fine. Don't want it to be so tight. Try to squish together that seam. Okay, let's see here. It's about where it should pop out. But this is holding together fine. Hampered by that looseness. Good for me. And we need PC6 again, I'm guessing. Just fine, because we need the last page here anyways. So PC6. Missed that one. Yeah, already did PC2. And then whatever goes on that. Oh, I never put PC2 on. That's what it is. Put the one at the bottom, not the one on the top. PC2, and then, hold on. Oh, yeah, it's fine. This is supposed to go on before. It's supposed to be attached to here, but it doesn't matter because they all attach together this way anyways. Just not in the order. And let's see. This chest piece here is getting in the way. Otherwise, I think we would have really good chest articulation here. It's good all around though. All right, let's finally get into the cannon of the Jesta cannon. Oh, okay. I made a mistake here. It is not gonna fit in after the fact. That's why they wanted you to do it earlier. Because this nice little head protection here is as such. That's cool. You usually don't have anything to seal this in. It's free to move around and be removed. But not for the Jesta. I'm gonna say the thick neck part here should be in the bottom, because it just makes sense. It's what we normally do anyways. Oh no, it doesn't feel like enough. I'm gonna have to look at the manual again. If anything, it feels like we need a different head joint because it just doesn't seem long enough. Or we're just gonna have like a really sunken in head. Yeah, that's how I put it in. It's not how I put it in though. Huh. I don't think that would give us any extra space. Is there another head piece I could have used? I don't think so. So you say with the square piece at the bottom. Where's that square? Yeah, put the square hitting the bottom here. I guess it's just like a really tight head, really tight neck. Or there's something blocking the way. I don't imagine any of this stuff getting in the way of being able to close this all the way down. Oh yeah, I got a little extra space. Who knows? Just a really tight fit. No chicken necking for this guy. Well, not really, at least. There's a little bit of a chicken neck. Not like what we're used to seeing. Alright, that's fine. Just looks a little awkward, but it functions the same as far as other necks are concerned. Where'd that second hand go? Here it is. Left hand, right hand. That one's really sunken in compared to this other one. It's an action hand, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, let's get into the accessory stuff. Like I mentioned way in the beginning of the video, here's the standard Jesta gun. You know, it looks very Spec Ops kind of suppressor. It probably uses conventional ammo, although it would be funny to see a suppressor on a beam rifle, or a suppressor looking device on a beam rifle. We got extra hands in here. That's cool. These are probably going to be for holding the gun. And there's the gun hand I have there, with the cover not on it for some reason. Da-da-da-da. Strange. Yeah, this is a crazy gun. The kind of, like, you know, he's got the cannon thing, but he's also got this like super heavy, like saw machine gun rifle with like an LMG or a saw. I don't know why it's got this huge ammo brick here, and then I don't know, more ammo here, an underbarrel grenade launcher, a regular, what do we call it? Barrel, yeah, or something. I don't know what this top piece is for. That might be like a laser or something, or a laser sight. And there's also at the bottom too, laser sight or whatever. Don't know what these two do, but you know, it's pretty obvious. This gun kicks ass, and I don't know what this top port is here for either. For gun maintenance or for more ammo, God only knows. Or I'm sure the wiki knows. So we're building the smaller machine gun? Nope, we're building the cannon. You know, I just realized, I'm sure the cannon on the Jesta cannon is like a callback to the original gun cannon, which was the one of the 2 experimental suits on White Base that they used before the Gym 2s. There we go. This should have been inside already. It's weird that I didn't put that in. So it looks like it connects on 3 points. Oh, but it's not very tight, yeah. It probably fell out. Did I not pull out the PCs? I didn't think I did. PC 11. We need just the one for now. Oh, and another one for later. This is nice. So we actually used most of this polycap runner, so I'm very happy with that, if nothing else. Where are we going here? Not on this angle. Oh, I see it now. It's not how it's supposed to go, and despite it working. We have 2 little grooves here. There you go. Kind of just invisible now. Looks like a giant gear cog. And then nothing at the tip, so 1, 2, 2, yep. Oh yeah, and this can go in after the fact, I guess, but I already have it in. Tip here. Cool. Go this way, okay. Put you here for now. And then the machine gun, cannon, whatever you want to call it. This goes stickers, yep. This for the shield. What am I looking for? There you are. And then same as the other one. Just a smaller piece with less getting attached to it or into it. And this going in this way. So this gray, all these gray pieces here are stickers, not very straight looking actually. Yeah, they're just there. I don't think they're really needed at all, and they almost sort of blend in so well to the point of being invisible. Not really sure what color that's supposed to be and what it's supposed to accentuate. So that was step 45. Next on 246, which is to attach the guns we've just made onto this, not this. this, not a knife. This is a knife. Onto this. So this goes into the backpack. It can probably go on later. And because we have polycaps here, they have a good like up and down ability to rotate themselves. And these brakes actually let it go all the way out like that, in like a neutral pose, sort of. Here's the big backpack. I guess I had it on backwards. Yeah, that's not how I was supposed to put it on. So we'll just have them on backwards. Why not? Take some fun little liberties. It's what's it called? Southpaw. It's a southpaw. Where do these connect? These can stay out. This is supposed to go in this way. Okay. It's not exactly apparent. I guess you'd want to have these folded down. Yeah, so they can't quite go all the way up now, or they still can. Okay, that was just in the way when I was putting it together though. Okay. Good. And then these just pop on top here, apparently. It feels like something should go in here, but there's nothing to put on. So that's just how it is. These just slide in nicely. I think I was supposed to put a polycap in here or something, and I must have forgotten. So let's go back. Sorry about the back and forth. You know how it is. I was too concerned with this being broken previously to really notice any extra steps. Eleven. I'm sure you could probably do like a simple modification to a pre-existing backpack or something to get this on a different kit if you wanted to. Or you could just take one of the cannons. You don't need both. Okay, it goes at the bottom. Fits in quite well, though it doesn't hold. It's just a cannon. It's just a little cannon. This to me kind of makes more sense. It's more balanced this way. Unless, of course, the shield weighs a ton. Probably weighs a ton. So that's as he is. Oh, hold on. That weight. There you go. Weight balancing here. And then we technically have some optional parts here. You can take off. You have to take off the entire cannon attachment, unfortunately. But in doing so, you can... There we go. Didn't make the shield yet. We're still on a different step, aren't we? How to make the gun. I didn't put a camera in there, did I? Did I not put a camera sticker in there? Number 4. Okay. So yeah, this is supposed to be a detect laser at the top, as I thought. You can have this open or closed. I obviously chose to have it open. That's how to attach it to the hand. There's the suppressor gun. And then, yep, these are optional if you still want to use them. Use the old gun. The original Jesta gun. And then how to Where's the pack here? So these are to have the shield hang off the side with the standard Jesta. This is, of course, the shield. There's the back piecing for it. If you want to just have it held by hand, which we can still do. PC1. That's the last PC1. So we ended up getting to use all of this, which is good. PC1 in here. Yeah. That's so funny. It's definitely a longer high grade build than... Definitely felt longer. Apparently not. Looking at the time. Definitely felt longer in that there were a few more steps per page. But who knows? Maybe I'm just comparing it to like really simple high grades or something. I could have sworn this moves, but I guess not. It's just going to be a standard attachment here. We got, of course, the extra missiles. And I suppose you could use this attachment or use the open port for some kind of custom missile launcher or something if you wanted to have shield and shield missiles or something. I could totally do that if I wanted to with what I have. But otherwise, I'm just looking for the... I don't remember what this is from. What is this from? They only have one of these, don't they? Gray. Okay. These two alternate pieces for the shield, which I might as well show. So it's like... Is the small one or the big one? The big end goes in here. So you can have the shield on the left side or the right side. Of course, these missiles are going to be stuck on that port regardless. So, yeah. But you could use this for something else and on a different kit too, because it is leftover stuff. You're technically not intended to use. Right, this one. That's weird. Let me see here. Okay. It's weird. I thought I had it on the wrong way. How do you want to go in? Or which side do you want to go in on? Yeah, the larger one. So that's kind of gross. So this is going to be exposed, the hollow pieces. Unless you have it on the other arm, which you think they would have built it the other way. But yeah, these gross hollow pieces here, you don't want to see them, but you're going to be stuck with them. Unless I'm putting it on wrong. I don't know. I think it would fit in either way, but this is in the way. Unless it's supposed to fit like that. But yeah, that seems wrong too. That's cool. Oh, my mistake. So one is extended and one is just scrunched up. That's so weird. I didn't notice that while holding them side by side. There you go. And then you could do this and that. So if you like this, but you want to go scale down, or if you want to kind of alternate between the heavy mode with the backpack or without the backpack, you could do that if you want. And then these are just generic plugs for the back. Here it is. Here's the shoulder. I'm sorry, here's the beam saber emitter. So you could take off one of these skirts, any one of them, and put this on for the beam saber. It's not really good though, because it's kind of just held in with friction, these two nubs here. So it doesn't have like the pop out effect of like, say, the new Gundam has like the beam saber comes out of the shoulder. You just take it out. Or the backpack, the beam smart saber. But no. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7 hands, 2 open hands, 2 closed hands. That's not closed hands. So we got 2 open hands, 2 holding hands, 2 closed hands, and 1 hand, I think, specifically for the shooting. So yeah, that's good. Got a lot of extra hands. Speaking of extras, these are technically all extra. What you see in this box right now. So you have the original skirt, or just a spare skirt, neck piece, because I guess this is an armored up version of the Jesta, so they get the armored up neck. That's probably where that rack I had earlier goes. So you have another grenade rack. I think the standard opening grenade rack of the Jesta. These 2 alternate shoulder pieces here, although you only have 1 set. So you could give it one onto the shoulder if you wanted. Less bulky one, pulley caps here. Covers for hands. I'm not sure if these are even compatible with the current hands we have, but these are all extra. Because I'm pretty sure all of those were covered. And again, the beam savers if you want to use them or not. So yeah, that's the Jesta. That is a big armored boy. Heavy support one over here. So let's get these guns going down. I love how they just line up perfectly. Get them looking at you like that. Gangsta. And he's got really good balance too. Even on this. Should probably give him an open spread hand for that pose. But yeah, that was cool. I think there were a lot of steps per thing, but it didn't really amount to more work, I guess. And we only had to take everything apart, what, twice? So that's good. So hopefully y'all had a good time with that one. It ended up being a little bit more simpler than I thought, so I didn't hype it up too much. And without taking up any more of your time, or taking up more of your hype, when I come back, I plan on doing a bunch of kits in a row. Just like small stuff. I might even build one from scratch. I don't know if you saw it hanging out over the corner there. But yeah, a couple things going on, lots of stuff planned. But without taking any more of your time, thank you so much for watching. Hit me up on the Discord where we can talk and discuss Gunpla and other stuff going on with the channel. You can make requests on all kinds of things, and maybe I'll do them. And if you want to see those things get done, hit me up live on Twitch, where I stream most of all the stuff we do. And for all the stuff I've done already and all the stuff I've done that you missed, hit me up on the YouTube. I have everything, pretty much everything we've done archived in playlists. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching. Until next time, keep on dreaming and keep on building. Poutine, out! Peace!